let us continue with chapter 8, quadrilaterals. We will take a look at question number 2 of exercise 8.1. So, it's what we need to do is prove that if the diagonals of a parallelogram are equal, then the given parallelogram is a rectangle. So, let us first go ahead and draw a parallelogram in which the diagonals are equal. I will say ABCD is my parallelogram, right, and we need to prove that the diagonals are, we already been given that the diagonals are equal to each other. That is why I am connecting the diagonal joining A to C for diagonal AC and B to D to give my diagonal BD. We need to prove that this quadrilateral ABCD is a rectangle. So, let us first go ahead and write the given data. So, I will say given quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram, and it is given that diagonals, or rather I will say AC is equal to BD, because it is given that the diagonals are equal to each other. Therefore, we have drawn our diagonals. What do we need to prove? That parallelogram ABCD is a rectangle. So, in order to prove whether a parallelogram is a rectangle, what do we actually need to prove? Let us recollect our definition of rectangle, where we learned that rectangle is a parallelogram in which one angle is 90 degrees. So, it is sufficient to prove that at least one angle, one of these angles is 90 degrees. So, I will say that is to prove that one angle is 90 degrees. So, let us see how we are going to prove this. If you take into consideration triangles ABC and triangles DCB, let us draw these triangles. I will say ABC and DBC. So, I will just mark this DCB and ABC. Can you say that these two triangles are congruent to each other? Let us see how we are going to prove them congruent. First of all, I have AB is equal to DC because they are opposite sides of a parallelogram. We know that opposite sides of a parallelogram are parallel and equal to each other. Also, this is the common side. So, BC is equal to CB, and we have been given that the diagonals AC and BD are equal to each other, right. So, therefore, what can I say? That triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DCB by SSS test of congruence. So, let us write this test of congruency first, and then we will see how we are going to prove the parallelogram as a rectangle. So, I will say proof here. In triangle ABC and triangle DCB, I have AB is equal to DC, while opposite sides of parallelogram, right. Then I have BC is equal to CB, common side. Also, I have AC is equal to DB. This is given, correct. Therefore, I will say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DCB by SSS test of congruence. Therefore, what can I say, since I have proved these two triangles congruent? What can I say? That angle ABC, here angle ABC is equal to angle DCB by corresponding pair of congruent triangles or CPCT. Therefore, I will say angle ABC is equal to angle DCB, and I will say CPCT. let's mark this statement as 1. Now if you see that ABCD is a parallelogram, we have AB parallel to DC. Now since AB is parallel to DC over here, what can I say? That at the AB is parallel to DC and BC is my transversal. Therefore, I have this angle out here, that is angle ABC and angle DCB as the interior angles on the same side of the transversal. What do we know about interior angles on the same side of the transversal? That the sum of them is 180 degrees. So let's write this down. Now in quadrilateral ABCD, angle ABC plus angle DCB is equal to 180 degrees. We will say interior angles on same side of transversal BC for parallel lines AB and DC. Correct? Let's mark this statement as 2. So what do we get from 1 and 2? Instead of, let's say, DCB, I'll substitute the value as ABC, correct? So I'll say therefore I get ABC plus angle ABC is equal to 180 degrees, and I'll say from 1 and 2. So what am I basically doing is that I'm substituting the value of DCB as ABC in equation 2. Therefore, now this is one apple and there is another apple. So if you have one apple and another apple, you add them up and you will say I have 2 apples. Similarly, I have ABC plus ABC. So I am going to say therefore 2 angle ABC is equal to 180 degrees. Now 2 is getting multiplied with my angle ABC over here. So it will come on the right hand side and divide 180. Therefore, I get angle ABC is equal to 180 degrees divided by 2, which is 90 degrees. Therefore, angle ABC here is 90 degrees. Hence, what have we done? We have proved that for my quadrilateral ABCD, at least one angle, that is angle B out here, is 90 degrees. Similarly, I can say that even DCB is 90 degrees using 1 and let's say 3. So I get angle DCB is equal to 90 degrees from 2 and 3. No, 1 and 3. Yes. So we have proved that these two angles are congruent to each other and they are also 90 degrees. So for my parallelogram ABCD, I have 2 angles as 90 degrees. Similarly, you can take these diagonals and these pair of triangles. Example, you can take these 2 triangles out here, A, D, B and D, A and C, and you can similarly prove them congruent by the SSS test of congruence and follow the same method and prove that one angle is 90 degrees, therefore this angle is also going to be 90 degrees according to the interior angles on the same side of the transversal, and also showing that these 2 angles are congruent to, are equal to each other by corresponding pair of congruent triangles for congruent triangles ABD and DCA, right. So we'll take a look at the next questions in the next lectures. Thank you.
Hope this video increased your knowledge. For more such videos and a completely free educational content, log on to www.epathshala.org or visit our ePathshala YouTube channel. We have each and every question solved for maths, physics, chemistry and biology. So subscribe our channel, share with your friends, like our Facebook page and follow our Twitter handle for regular updates and important educational tips, and also win ePathshala goodies. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe this channel and enjoy the freedom of education.